Welcome to Level Up with Winnie Sun.
Hello. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Welcome back and happy Tuesday. How you doing today? And if you're joining us on the replay, a big hello. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's wonderful to have you with us. A big welcome to my friends at Modern Mom, because as you know, we're also streaming to you. Now let's start with the market. Let you know how it closed. Now, unfortunately, it's sort of a down day today. The Dow closed down 96 points. The NASDAQ joined down 7, and the S&P also continued down 3 points. The financial markets definitely took a breather today. Now, the question is the market getting too hot? Well, not for travel, for sure, as they continue to make a comeback today. Both airlines and cruise lines stocks continue to see their movement upward and onward. Americans who got vaccinated are in hopes to put this historic pandemic behind us. Now, many cities and states, including here in California, are looking at getting a step closer to normalcy as governors plan to open states back up. Here in California, our mask mandate will continue, but businesses will start to open back up as soon as June 15th. So right around Father's Day. Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to do that picnic, have that family reunion that we've been all waiting for. Now let's talk about other news. Now we know that being a bully certainly doesn't pay. At least that's what President Joe Biden wants to express, as he says, the United States is considering boycotting the 2022 Beijing Olympics, which is scheduled to occur between February 4th and February 20th. This would be the Winter Olympics in Beijing, China. This would be actually a joint boycott by countries who disagree with China's human rights abuses. In fact, President Biden's administration is looking to rally allies to mount international pushback on China. I'd like to hear what your thoughts on that are. Certainly, we want to make sure that people are being treated fairly across the globe. Now, today is a very special day, and those of you joining us, thank you so much. I see Joshua, I see Wendy, I see so many of you, all the different platforms joining us. Today, I'm here with a good friend of mine, the one and only Danna Pratte. Danna, welcome to the show. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
It's wonderful. I wish we were in the same place together and hanging out in the studio, but I know, we're separated by quite a few miles today. But
a few
for those of you,
miles.
A few hundred miles, that's true. Well, let's just say, for those of you who are unfamiliar with Danna Pratte is an entrepreneur and wellness enthusiast. She's an all-around wonderful human being who is changing the way people view health and wellness. She's also CEO of MB Pure, a Phoenix, Arizona-based nutritional supplement manufacturing and distribution powerhouse that focuses on pure, all-natural products formulated for simplicity and effectiveness. She's all about simplicity. In fact, Danna is also founder of the Candidly, a new digital wellness brand that provides women a thoughtful platform that, brings everyone together so that you can cut through the clutter. She's all about simplifying your life. Danna's a regular contributor to local and national media on entrepreneurship and health-related topics. And she's been selected recently as 2020 Arizona Leader in Health and Wellness and the Arizona Most Influential Woman. So she's a big deal. Danna, it is wonderful to have you here. How are you?
I'm good. I'm glad to be here, Winnie. Good to see your face.
Well, it's good to see your face. Now, for those of you who are just joining us, you don't know Danna yet. I see Joshua saying hello already. Let me just say, you hear me talk about this on the show all the time about, it doesn't matter what it is that you do in life. Make sure you always have a plan B. Look for that side hustle opportunities and really pursue the things that get you excited. And one thing that happened, this was a couple years ago, pre-pandemic, I remember traveling with my friends. I call my friends, my coworkers are my friends. We're traveling to New York, coming back because we're shooting our show. Obviously, we shoot some shows for CNBC. We shot Level Up at NASDAQ Studios in Times Square. And I thought to myself, I do this with my kids as well. there's got to be a good way for us to have vitamin immunity when we travel. And so Dana and I came up with an idea together on to do just that. So we're really excited to have all of you here, actually sharing with you the first time our side hustle. And for all of you that are joining us right now, I want you to contribute. I want you to answer some of the questions. We're going to have some fun today. Definitely tag your friends, because let me tell you, Dana's one of the most generous people that you're going to meet. And let's just say we're going to do quite a few of giveaways today, right, Danna?
That's right.
That's right.
I love giving things away.
She loves giving things away. I call her like the health Santa Claus. Okay, you guys are gonna love this. Okay, so it's so much fun. Now, Wendy, Joshua, I see so many. All of you, definitely tag your friends, bring them in, have them watch the show, because we're gonna have some fun right now. Let's start with some trivia. Okay, Danna doesn't even. Danna, I know we're friends, but this is something that I feel like you can help us with. And this is, in what country was vitamin C discovered? All right. Robin, I see you joining us. She's like a powerhouse publicist. Let me see. Wendy, CrossX Fighter, Curtis, Modern Mom. Where do you think vitamin C was discovered? Let me just segue here. There was this big discussion of where pizza was created, right? And to this day, there's always continues to be discussions on where pizza was created. But this one's very specific, vitamin C. Now, all of you are probably joining me and thinking, well, I'm guessing Danna knows where vitamin C was discovered, right? I mean, just
I know, I'm kind of feeling like if I get this wrong,
Well, I feel like sometimes, Curtis, my producer, and I've had talked about this. Sometimes we're thinking we should let you have a lifeline, like you should be able to call somebody.
This is true, yeah.
Well, we're not going to do that yet.
Oh.
But here's what we can tell you. We have some friends jumping in that are giving some answers. Now, let's share Wendy. Wendy's actually helping us from YouTube today. Wendy is saying the great USA, USA. All right. And CrossX Fighters joining us also from YouTube. CrossX Fighters also saying USA. So do you want to try to narrow it down? Do you think it's between this country and that country?
I would say either USA or China, because I know a lot of vitamin C actually comes from China now. So
all right. So we still have some
50-50 thing,
50-50 thing. All right.
Yeah.
So she's 50-50 between China and USA. Now, understand, right now we have two other friends are saying USA. Now, of course, no Google here. We want to see if you have any answers. Now, there's no really wrong or right answer here, but I will say this. So far, the right answer hasn't been selected yet.
Ooh.
You want to give it one more shot, Danna?
I'll give it one more shot. I'm going to say Hungary.
There's just something about Danna who she just knows. Let me say that Albert, who was born on September 16th of 1893 in Budapest, Hungary, his family, 3 generations of scientists, in fact, did discover vitamin C. I love that. We gotta give it up. We gotta give it. Wendy is in R right now. We gotta give it big up. Big crowds, big assignment there. We love it. We love it. We love it. Absolutely. So that's actually where vitamin C came about. Okay. Don't worry. We got more. Okay. This is the next question.
Gotta redeem myself here.
Oh, you got it right though. So kind of. All right. Next question is, which fruit can grow the largest, Danna? Is it the pumpkin, the watermelon, the kiwi, the sugarcane, or the jackfruit? Which fruit can grow the biggest?
I can eliminate some of them. I think off, like kiwi.
Haven't you seen the biggest kiwi in the world?
No, I haven't. I guess I need to Google that more.
All right. So those of you who are joining us, we want to see. I see Brian. I see a whole bunch of all you. All right.
I need some people to help me.
Wendy is saying sugarcane goes tall. She's saying it goes tall, and I agree. Sugarcane does grow very tall. All right. CrossX Fighters on YouTube, he's saying watermelon. Watermelon is his
jackfruits that can get really big. So I don't know if it's bigger than a watermelon though, or a pumpkin. I've seen some of the pumpkins that can grow really huge. So I don't know. Like I feel like it could be any of them.
Okay, Danna, final answer.
Final answer. I'm gonna go.
Most largest.
I'm gonna go pumpkin.
Oh, I bet you named the winner.
I did?
It's
Jackfruit?
a jackfruit.
Oh.
It's a jackfruit. The jackfruit grows to like, I don't even know, but it's huge. And it's kind of an ugly looking fruit, I just want to say. But it is a huge, it can grow huge. And people, I guess, do all sorts of interesting things with jackfruit.
You always go with your gut, right? With your first
You should
gut.
go. I mean, you're a super entrepreneur. You should know that. All right. Next question. What vitamins or supplements should we be thinking about for immunity boosting? I feel like this is all you.
Oh, wow. Garlic jerky. That's interesting. I do know garlic is really good for immunity. Olive leaf is also good. So I'm going to say I can eliminate pepperoni and bacon, I think, right off the bat. And no? Is pepperoni good for immunity? Maybe.
No, I'm kidding. All right. Wendy's saying elderberry. All right. I love that.
Vitamin C is really great for immunity. Elderberry is great.
Oh,
Olive leaf
Fighter saying olive leaf. Okay.
Yeah.
What if we were to tell you that you can pick more than one answer? Which of these would you select?
I would select vitamin C, elderberry, and olive leaf.
Okay. Very nice, because I'm thinking pepperoni, although it's very delicious. It's not an immune boosting property. And garlic jerky just sounds very strange. I don't know if anyone's had garlic jerky. Yes, Wendy, garlic is very good for you, but have you had garlic jerky specifically? I mean, this was very specific that it was garlic jerky.
Yeah.
And bacon,
Sure,
bacon.
that sounds very good.
Yeah, that might not. Well, what do you know? You're absolutely right. Vitamin C, elderberry, and olive leaf, which I really didn't know what an olive leaf was, but like apparently you do, which is great. We love that. All right. So here's what I say. Okay. We're going to get deep into this. Danna, you're obviously a CEO of a very successful company, and you do so many different things. You have so many lines. Let's talk about your business. How are you doing? How's COVID treating all of you? Tell us.
We're good. I mean, obviously last year with the pandemic and with COVID, a lot of people were a lot more interested in making sure that they had boosted their immunity, that they were staying healthy, and especially, even whenever you're staying at home, whenever we were all at home, working from home, it was really important that the food you eat and the supplements that you're taking are something that's going to help you boost your immunity. So we actually did very well, being in the health and wellness industry. We did, like you said, have a little side hustle of products and new products and new brands that support health and wellness and support immunity, which obviously is very important, not just in the pandemic, but really at any time. So I would say we tried to be very inventive and innovative with products in consideration of COVID, in consideration of the pandemic, and people wanting to just be healthy. And when we did that, we wanted to make sure, one, that we had products that were like easy to take and very simple and obviously very effective. So like sprays and things that you can take on the go were really important to us. Things with simple and really clean ingredients were really important for us. So I would say it's not really anything different than what we were doing in the past, but we did have a little more attention on products that are more immune boosting.
I love that. Yeah, I can see that. That'd be very helpful. Let me ask you this, Danny. We talked to a lot of young people. A lot of young people also watch this show. And one of the things that we continue to hear is, Danny, how did you get into the wellness industry? Was this something you studied in college? Was this always an interest of yours? How did you become, obviously, the CEO of MB Pure?
Yeah, it's funny how life kind of throws you curveballs on things. In college, I didn't necessarily have an interest in wellness. I mean, that was even back way before the internet. I grew up in Texas, and my family really didn't understand the importance of good nutrition. Moved out to Phoenix in 1996 for graduate school, and just kind of fell into people that were in the industry, and talking to them and learning things was like, wow, this is just something really cool. Something that I think that I really want to get into and learn more about. And as I did that, it was like really understanding the impact that nutrition and products that I make and that I can innovate can really have such a long-lasting, great health benefit to people. So it's like people ask me, is like, what is the best thing about waking up every day? Well, there's a lot of things best thing about waking up every day, but yeah, but knowing that I like am part of something that is making people feel and be better is like a really, like, just makes me feel really great.
I love that. Well, now you've got 3 grown sons, I know, who are also sort of finding their own way. Any of your kids, are they excited about what you do? Do they want to kind of continue in your footsteps? Or, we always say, like, we don't necessarily want to do what our parents do, but obviously NB Pure is a very large company. Is there interest of them of joining you and what you do?
That's actually a good question. My oldest son, Jared, definitely has a interest in health and wellness. I don't know if it's necessarily working with me in the company. I think it's really too early to tell. What I hope for them is they go out and pursue whatever interests they have and passions they have. Because just like you were talking about earlier, once you find something that you love and you love doing, it's like, it just makes its life so much better. So I hope that they, I hope they find their passion. If their passion like circles back to want to be part of NB Pure, I'd be really excited about that.
I love that. Well, you never know, right? So that's what's really great. Yeah. Well, let me ask you this. This has obviously been a very tough year because of the pandemic and everything else that's been going on. When you think about your business and all the decisions that you and your team have had to make this past year, what do you think, when you think about your business, what are some really smart decisions that you feel that your team made this past year? Maybe any good investments in your business that were good in getting you to this point? Obviously, you said, there's been definitely an uptick in interest in your products, right? In health wellness products and getting healthier and really making yourself a priority. When you look back, what do you think worked? Or what do you think was a really good decision?
It's an interesting question because pre-pandemic, we had decided to completely rebrand our all of our products, our labels, our look, and so we started this process, and it was like, okay, the world just kind of stopped. And which, looking back, we thought at the time that it was, going to actually be a hindrance, just because, when you're rebranding, you have to be able to, you're building almost like a new set of products and a new set of brand on top of, everything else that's going on with the pandemic. That was actually a lot challenging. But I think so through that, really focusing on the people that I had here as team members, I think people make a great company. You can have, great products. So I think it really comes down to the team that you have rowing in the same direction. Right. So really focusing on making sure that we brought in the right talent and the right team. And I'd probably say that was probably, and whenever you're a little bit more confined because, people aren't traveling and things like that, you really have to look at like what the core business is. Right. Because we couldn't go out to trade shows. We couldn't go out to typical things that maybe we had done in the past. So kind of reinventing the way that we're reaching our customers. I would say, it was challenging, but, looking back, I think,
there were definitely some silver linings for sure. Yeah. And on that note, actually, you know what? I feel like, I don't know, Danna, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like we should give away some things because let me just tell you, we have some incredible friends that join our show each and every day. They're wonderful, but I can't, Danna, what do you think we should give away? I feel like it's right at the tip of my Okay, we got to tell you about this. We're excited to tell about it. Okay,
Tip of your
I'm all about the
fingers.
side hustle. Yeah, it's at the type of finger. I want to tell you about Dan and I, our side hustle. Okay, and we want to give this to you so you can try it out. Because Dana, do you want to tell them what this is? I'm actually going to have some come.
Yeah, this is the yummiest, most delicious, most effective immunity spray, hands down. Not only tastes good, but it's made from organic ingredients. It has the elderberry, it has vitamin C, it has olive leaf, it has echinacea, and it's great for the whole family. It's great for young kids.
It tastes so good.
Oh my goodness, it tastes so good. In fact, I think Winnie, you said your son is like, you had to hide it from him because he just wanted to keep spraying it.
He wants to spray like the whole bottle and then it will be gone. And actually, I found out from Dana that it was okay that he did, but I didn't, moderation is a beautiful thing. So here's what we're going to do. I don't know, Dana, how we should do this. I'll let you kind of lead on this, but those of you who would like this, now it's being sold on Amazon, it's selling on Amazon, it's selling on the store. This usually goes for $17 a bottle. I think we should give some away to our friends. If you would like Bionic Boost, it's called Bionic Boost. What I want you to do is go ahead and comment and just say, I want to try Bionic Boost, okay? And then just do that, and then we'll see your comments. And then what we'll do is I'll talk. The packaging is super fun, Wendy. It's super cute and tastes so good. Actually,
they're little superheroes.
And the cool thing,
it gives you superhero immunity.
They're superhero. And the cool thing, and you're going to love this, is like when you're traveling, right? Like I just went on a road trip with my kids to Joshua Tree. And usually we go with a bunch of friends. It's really easy to share. Like when I travel with my producer, Curtis, or my old producer, Christian, when we would travel on a plane, I could literally hand it over and they could spray too. And that way we could share immunity without worrying about, having to hand all those things. But yes, if you would like to try this and you would like Dana and myself to send you this, just let us know. Go ahead and put in comments, I want to try Bionic Boost, and we'll get it over to you. Because let me tell you, this is so awesome. Plus, we would love for you to share. We would love to share this with you and get your feelings and see what you like and what you don't like. And because we're always trying to do innovation, especially Dana, this is definitely her specialty. So we're excited about that. Not only that, is I definitely want to invite you also to learn more about Dana's other companies as well, because she's got also MB Pure, which is a powerhouse in the nutritional space, but she's also got the Candidly, which I think you're going to really enjoy. Yeah. I love following them on Instagram, such fun images. But with that, Dana, it's time for a little speed round. Let's have some fun.
Ooh.
She's nervous.
Hey,
I can see.
I am. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm not going to lie.
Okay, Dana, you've never done this before, so I'm going to share with you how this works. We basically give you 1 minute, and I throw you 2 questions, and you got to answer them in 1 minute. So I know it's going to be tough, but just do your best, okay? And the first question that we have for you is that, Dana, you've been given the opportunity to meet with anyone in the world and spend a weekend with them learning about something. Who would it be with, and what would you like to learn?
Oh my goodness. 1 minute's going to go by really fast, isn't it? There's so many people. But I have to say, there's one person that I've been hoping to meet at some point. She actually is here in the US and kind of an inspiration to me from an entrepreneurial standpoint, Sarah Blakely from Spanx. I love her story. I love her tenacity. I love her perseverance, like everything about her. I just think I could learn so much from her about being a woman entrepreneur. I mean, that's the first person that kind of came to mind. I'm sure there's a million other people that, I probably could have easily picked also, but that's my choice.
Wow! Absolutely. We love that choice. All right. Next question is this. And this was a tough one, Dana, but I'm very confident you're going to be able to lead this through, because this is the kind of stuff that I would definitely go to you with. And that is, the question is, you actually get to go on a survival trip on an island, and you're able to pick You have a pack, I should say, a week's supply of only three foods that you'll be eating exclusively for this trip. What three foods would you select? Now, understand that water is ample on your island, so you don't need to worry about water.
Okay, I probably don't have an oven, right? So I probably shouldn't take anything that I have to cook. I don't know. Well, I definitely would take the NB Pure plant protein because I can easily mix it with water and it would taste really great. And so that gives me my protein. Let's see, what else would I take? I love nuts, so I would probably take any type of nuts.
You get to pick one nut. What would you?
What?
You get one nut. You get one nut. What nut would?
I'd probably take almonds then.
Okay.
Just one nut or a mixture. You know, they have those mixture of nuts. And then some type of sweet. You know, for my sweet tooth. Maybe brownies.
Maybe you should take Bionic Boost as it's sweet.
True.
I love that. Great. So those are your three things. For those of you who are watching, Wendy, I see so many of you joining us at different channels. Peter, but basically, let us know what three items would you take if you were to go on an island. It's always interesting. But thank you so much, Danna. To learn more about you, where can people go? Where do you want to send them?
You can send them to nbpure.com. And at nbpure on all of the social channels, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you're interested in the Candidly, you can go to thecandidly.com or at thecandidly on social. Or if you're interested in Bionic Boost, you can go to bionicboost.com.
I love that. Well, thank you so much, Danna.
We're giving stuff away. That's so fun.
I know we're going to give so much stuff away. So those of you who are watching us on a replay, don't worry. Same type of thing. Go ahead and direct message me, post it, whatever you want. Tag me on it and say, I want to try Bionic Boost, and we will make sure to get something out to you. We're going to check this as long as we can. Now, we might not be able to get all of you, but we're definitely going to do our best. And as a reminder, you can find full episodes of Level Up with Winnie Sun and NASDAQ, Amazon Fire, and Roku. Thank you so much for watching, supporting our program. Take a moment to share this show with someone that you love and care about. Be well. And I can't wait to see you again tomorrow. Take care, friends.
Thank you.
Thank you, Danna. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.